guys, and welcome back to my channel. I have not filmed in a really long time. It probably doesn't seem like a long time to you guys, but the last time I actually sat down and filmed, it has been a really long time. I thought we could just kind of break the ice, for me mostly, and just kind of do like a chit chat, get ready with me, just do my makeup, talk a little bit. It feels really weird. Like I said, I haven't even I've barely been in this room. I've barely been filming. I kind of took a little bit of a break as far as, filming and YouTube stuff goes, and we're going to kind of talk about why. We're going to talk about a few other things regarding social media. I'm not going to go into what I've been going into with how YouTube is dying, my channel is dying, ad revenue, TikTok. I'm not going to get into that. I pretty much have beaten that horse dead, and I'm sure you guys are sick and tired of hearing about it. I'm sick of talking about it. I'm sick of thinking about it because I've literally stressed myself out to the point with that stuff that I had to take a break from YouTube and everything. So yeah, we're not going to talk about that, but we are going to talk about how just weird social media has been recently. I don't know if you guys have been seeing or hearing about these NPC things that people are doing on TikTok. It is the most unhinged thing I've ever seen in my life, and I just kind of want to rant about it a little bit because it's just what is happening to society. Yeah, if you guys want to hang out with me while I do my makeup for the day and just kind of talk a little bit, then let's go ahead and get started. Oh my gosh, the amount of dog hair in my eyes right now is just... oh my god, I swear I'm gonna go blind one day. I think the day I'm filming this, I think it's been 8 days since my last upload on my channel, since I had a new video on my channel. And that, for me, that is a long time. I know most YouTubers nowadays will only upload once a month. Well, me, I upload every 4 to 5 days. So I'm pretty consistent on my channel, and I try not to go over that 5 days, but it has been 8 days since I've uploaded a video, and I didn't have any other videos ready. And after I uploaded my last video, I was just kind of really down and out about YouTube, and that video didn't do well at all, and I was kind of disappointed in myself. I feel like I failed. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So I just decided that, okay, I'm gonna take a week and a half, 2 weeks break. I'm not gonna answer comments. I'm not gonna go on my YouTube channel. I'm not gonna upload. I'm not gonna film. I'm not gonna edit. I'm not gonna do anything. I just need to kind of almost forget about it for a little bit. And it's really sad that I had to do that. And I've had to do that a few times, I feel, in the last couple of years, just because it's just not the same anymore. And it freaking it kills me, man. So I just had to take a break. I was not in a good place at all. And if you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, I kind of talked about this, well, not kind of, I did talk about this in my last 2 life updates, and it kind of just all stems from that. And I really needed a break to just kind of reset myself, because I feel when you're a YouTuber and you're trying to film, or with any job really, but if you're trying to do your job and you're not right mentally to do that job, then the job's not going to get done efficiently and well done, you know what I mean? So I was okay, I just need to not think about this for a little bit, and I just need to live a normal life. And that's exactly what I did. I went to work at my normal job, which a lot of people were telling me when I was talking about my stresses with the future of YouTube and stuff, and I was talking about I don't know what's going to happen financially with me if YouTube ever does die. And so many people were get a job. And it's funny because in that video I literally talked about having a literal job outside of YouTube. So I don't understand. It cracks me up when people leave a mean comment before watching the whole video. If you're gonna diss somebody, at least make sure you have all your facts straight. I cannot stand that shit, and it honestly just cracks me up. So yes, I do have a real job outside of YouTube. I am not an idiot. I will never rely on just social media for my income. That's just never a good idea. I don't care who you are or how popular you are. So I've just been working my regular normal job. I've been coming home, spending time with, my boyfriend, my dogs, doing regular everyday stuff, just not doing YouTube, at all. I really haven't even been checking my channel. I haven't been responding to comments, which is really weird for me because I have always prided myself on the fact that I answer every single comment on every single video I upload. I've been pretty good about that ever since I started my channel, and that's what I wanted for myself because I really truly wanted to connect with my audience, but I haven't even been doing that. Like, I've just been completely pretending like, you know, YouTube doesn't exist. And I mean, that does obviously hurt my channel even more because YouTube isn't what it used to be. Like, YouTube is very reliant on algorithms, and if you don't do what they want you to do, none of your stuff gets pushed and no one ever sees your stuff. But as long as you follow, you know, their rules, or you spend your whole life trying to be trendy or market yourself, the algorithm is against you if you don't do that stuff. And I have come to the realization that the older I get, I don't want to market myself. Like, I don't want to be famous. Like, I don't want to be like all these other popular YouTubers that you always hear about, where like they pretty much become like public figures, and I don't want that for myself. So I just refuse to market myself the way that they want you to. I just want to keep doing what I've been doing on here now, and eventually that's gonna die because that's just not how social media works anymore. I also just don't have time for that. Like, I don't have time to sit down and research like what's trendy, what I should be doing, what hashtags I should use, what videos I should do. Like, I don't have time for that shit. So yeah, the break was really nice. I really enjoyed it. I don't feel like 100% yet. Like, I'm not back to, you know, my old self. Like, I'm not feeling like I said 100% yet, but I'm getting there, and I'm kind of using today as like a test run to see how I feel about filming, how I feel about editing, how I feel about uploading. I'm gonna try to see if there's a way I can hide my analytics from my channel page, because that's really what gets me down the most, is like when I go to pull up my channel to upload a video and it has the little box that tells me all of my like stats and where I'm at and how I'm doing. Seeing that box every time I go on to upload a video that I'm really excited about, I just instantly get depressed, because it literally tells you, like, in the nicest way possible, like, oh, you're doing a really shitty job on this platform. Like, that's basically what it's telling me, and I cannot stand seeing that. So I'm gonna try to see if there's a way I can hide that box so I just don't have to look at it, because that really is what's been getting me down the most, is just seeing that shit, and I don't want to see it anymore. So yeah, if you guys still watch my videos, if you guys are seeing my videos, seriously, honestly, thank you so much. I appreciate the people who are, you know, who are consistent with checking my channel, with checking my recent videos, with just checking that kind of stuff. Like, I really, truly, honestly appreciate it. And for those of you who aren't seeing them, it's not your fault. I would appreciate it that, you know, if you aren't seeing my videos, I just want to let you know that I am uploading, I am being consistent. You basically just have to like look for it now instead of it coming to you, which is really unfortunate and really stupid, honestly. If you never know how to find my videos, underneath this video, you'll see like the subscribe button, and you'll see my little face in a circle, the little picture of my face. You click on my face and that'll take you to my channel. And then once you get to my channel, there's a videos tab. If you click on that videos tab, it will take you to all of my videos, and you can rearrange it from like oldest to newest, popular to least popular, newest to oldest, things like that. And you will be able to see all of my uploads, my recent uploads. So if you feel like you maybe have missed one or something like that, that is how you can find it. That's honestly like the easiest way to look now, because I honestly, you know, even turning on notifications, I honestly don't even know if that works half the time. So yeah, just clicking on my picture of my face underneath this video, going to the videos tab on my channel, that's how you will be able to see all of my videos. So yeah, speaking of social media, can you guys hear the church bells? Sunday morning that I'm filming this, and they're like ringing the church bells right now. It's so cute that I live in like such a small town that you can literally hear the church bells. I don't know. I just think that's the cutest thing. Anyway, speaking of social media recently, you guys, we need to talk about what the hell's going on, because what Like, what? I just want to know what's happening to our society right now, because the things I've been seeing, I'm so confused. So I don't go on TikTok very often because I know that I'm going to lose so much time if I do go on that app. So usually I will spend a few hours a week on TikTok, and then I purposely shut myself off from it, because if you guys have ever been on TikTok before, you know that you can waste like 4 hours in like 5 minutes being on TikTok. Like, it is just so like mind sucking. And there was a day where I was, bored. I had nothing to do. Nothing was going on. I got everything else done. And I was like, okay, I'll go on TikTok for a while. I have time. And I'm just scrolling through TikTok, and my For You page on TikTok is pretty simple. It's mostly concerts, dogs, and funny animal videos. That's it, okay? My For You page is pretty freaking lit. I don't really watch anything else on TikTok, really. I was scrolling, and sometimes, like, every once in a while, because TikTok has a much better algorithm than YouTube or any other social media platform, so every once in a while on TikTok, you'll get, like, you'll get new stuff pushed to you in your For You page that you wouldn't normally watch. And there was a live stream that popped up, and it was this girl. She looked like kind of like a little anime looking thing. I honestly don't know. She looked really cute, and I was like, oh, like, what is this? As humans, we're very curious. And I was just kind of sitting there, like, I usually just skip that kind of stuff because that's just not what I'm into on TikTok. Like, I want to watch people crowd surf, I want to watch Slipknot scream in my face, and I want to watch a dog walk on its hind legs. Like, that's why I go on TikTok, okay? And so I'm sitting there for a second, and it's literally just this girl, and she's sitting there like this, and then she starts talking. And I thought I was high. I was like, okay, did I take like an extra gummy today? Like, why? What is what? And I don't even want to try to mimic what the heck she was doing, because it's just so embarrassing and so freaking cringe. But she was basically like something like, Rose, ice cream, ice cream, ice cream. I was sitting there, I actually thought like I was going insane, because I could not believe what I was hearing. I was like, what is this? And it was like, I don't even know. And I looked up about like what the heck this was, and people have done like videos about it, talking about it. And it's basically, these people go on TikTok and they do these things for hours on end, doing that exact same thing, that like NPC character bullshit. And they will do that for hours, and that's how they make their money. I wish I was kidding. Like, I truly wish I was kidding. And what's crazy is like the people that are doing this are making thousands of dollars a day, because people who watch this stuff, I don't know if it's like a kink or a fetish or something, but they will literally like donate money, or I don't know how TikTok works, but they will literally give these people money for acting like NPC characters. And I could not help but just question society at that point. Like, what are we doing? And I know there's going to be some people who are going to be like, who cares how they make their money? Like, get your bag, get your coin, girl. Like, okay, fine, I guess. What are you contributing to society? What are you contributing to the world by doing this? Like, and can you imagine, like, it's always weird for me around tax time when I go and do my taxes, especially when I got like a new, what are they called? Accountant, tax person. When I found my new tax guy and I went to him for the first time, I was telling him all my sources of income. I was like, well, I have a W-2 job and I also have a self-employed job, which is YouTube. And he was like, oh, like, like a 1099? And I was like, yes. And he was like, oh, like, well, what do you do? And and just explaining to him that I'm a YouTuber and I make YouTube videos on the internet and I make money from it that I have to pay taxes on. That's hard enough to explain to people, but can you imagine these people going in to do their taxes if they do? Not a lot of people know that you have to pay your own taxes when you're self-employed like that. Can you imagine them going in to get their taxes done and then be like, oh, what do you do? Like, what's all this 1099, miscellaneous income from? Can you imagine? looking them in the face and saying, I pretend that I'm a video game character on the app TikTok and I make thousands from it. I can't. There are other people like myself who wake up, spend 8 to 10 hours or more at a job, working our asses off, working outside in extreme weather conditions, working with animals, getting bit and pooped on and pissed on and all this other stuff, or people working in retail or food service, dealing with customers and just, you know, like there are people out there working their literal ass off to make pretty much nothing. Then there's people on TikTok who can act like actual goddamn fools and make millions a year probably. Like, I will never understand the way society works. Like, it is like, I just don't understand. I just cannot believe that people give their money to these crazies on TikTok. And yes, I'm calling them crazy because it's crazy. Like, you wake up in the morning and you spend hours in front of your cell phone pretending you're a video game character. And I'm sure people are probably going to get mad at me for having that opinion, but I don't care. I think it's cool, I guess, that you're making your money, but I just think it is so dumb, and I just cannot believe the stuff I'm seeing. Or there's other people who will literally live stream themselves either sleeping or they'll just set up a live stream and then just live their life, I guess. So it's just like a constant live stream of their life. One thing I will say though that I have really been enjoying watching lately is live streams on like dog grooming or just answering questions, just live streams about just random stuff. I've really been enjoying watching those on YouTube a lot. I don't like watching them on TikTok because I can't stand holding a little phone. I like having my like computer up or my TV up. But yeah, I've really been enjoying watching live streams lately, which is kind of crazy because I was never really super big on live streams. I have never ever done a live stream on my YouTube channel before. The main reason being because I'm just shy and I feel like that would be really nerve-wracking to do a live stream because, you know, like this video right here, you know, yes, I'm filming it for you and I'm technically talking to you, but it's not live. You know what I mean? I feel like live streams are very intimidating and kind of scary. But I've been enjoying watching them so much that I've actually been considering maybe trying a live stream on my channel. I don't know. Like, I'm really nervous about it just because I've never done it before and I don't know. I don't know. It's just nerve-wracking and I'm just so shy and antisocial, like talking live with people. I don't know. But I feel like it would be really fun and I wanted to get your guys' opinion because I've been really considering possibly doing live streams on my channel. Like, what do you think? Yeah, I don't know, like, live streams I would do or anything. And they definitely wouldn't be anything fancy. Like, I've watched some people's live streams where they have, like, all these different screens on the screen and they're, like, switching and no. Like, I would literally just do a live stream where I just, like, do it on, like, my webcam or, like, on my phone or something. Like, it wouldn't be anything fancy, but I don't know. I kind of like the more lower production live streams where people are just, like, sitting on their couch live just answering questions. Like, I really have been enjoying those a lot and I wanted to get your guys' opinion on them because I don't know, I've been considering it. All right, I gotta do my liquid eyeliner and I need full silence and concentration for this. Okay, I think I nailed the eyeliner. Woo, thank God. All right, I can breathe now. Woo. Gosh, that is always the most nerve-wracking thing on planet Earth. Oh, and I also wanted to thank you guys so very much for all of the birthday wishes. I turned 30 years old officially. Quiet car. Is that BMW? It is. Oh my gosh. I have a neighbor with a really nice BMW, but the exhaust on this thing is so loud, and I'm like, I don't think a BMW should sound like that. At least that model, I don't think it should sound like that. It's really loud. It's really awful. Thank you guys so much for all of the birthday wishes I got. I turned 30 years old officially on August 23rd, and thank you so much for that. I was really, honestly nervous about turning 30 years old. I was having a really hard time coming to terms with it, that my 20s are officially over and I'm 30 now, so it's like, you know, there's really no room for error at this point because people always tell you, you know, make all your mistakes in your 20s and your 30s is when you really need to get your shit together, I feel. And I was having a really hard time coming to terms with that. But when I woke up the morning of my birthday, I actually felt pretty okay with it. Like, I wasn't too sad. I wasn't, like, you know, really thinking about it too much. I I'm 30. This is 30, bitch. Usually every year on my birthday, I will wake up in the morning and I will get out all of my like baby books from when I was, you know, a baby. And my mom was so detailed with our baby books. So it literally has like my mom's ultrasound all the way up until like current times. So every year on my birthday, I usually like to get my baby books out and just kind of like look at my life basically so far and see from the literal very beginning when I was in my mom's uterus to now. I did that in the morning, and then we had like severely hot weather. Like we were in like a heat advisory. I think it was like 107, which in Michigan is like pretty much unheard of. So it was just the devil farting on us all day that day. So I didn't really do anything outside because it was just too hot. And then that night I went out to dinner with my sister and my brother-in-law. And yeah, it was just a really chill, really nice birthday. And the day after my birthday is, of course, the anniversary of my dad's passing. But this is probably the first year since it happened that I actually did okay. Like, I actually handled myself really well. You know, I thought about him, but I tried not to spend my whole day thinking about him because it's like, it doesn't matter how much I cry or think about him, like, he's gone. Like, he's passed on. You know, there's no point in wasting a day to sit around and cry, even though sometimes those kind of days are good for you to do. But it was actually, like, a good day. I wasn't too up here, like I usually am. So, and then this weekend, yesterday, I went to the Metro Cruise on 28th Street in Wyoming, in Michigan. If you guys don't know what the Metro Cruise is, basically it's like literally like a whole big like car event where you just look at American Muscle all day. And I did that for like, oh my gosh, literally all day yesterday. I was gone all day. It was so much fun. I am such like a contradiction to myself because you guys know one of my biggest fears of all time is driving. I don't really enjoy driving all that much. Like, I will do it to go to work. I will do it to do certain things, but like other than that, I'm not really like the biggest fan of driving, and I try to avoid it at all costs. You guys have known this about me for years, but the other thing about me is I love cars. I love cars. I love looking at them. I love learning about them. I want to like part of me wants to go to school to learn how to be a mechanic just so I can learn stuff. You know what I mean? I love it. I absolutely love it. So like going to car shows and watching cars and listening to cars like rev their engines and do burnouts and stuff. I love that. The weather wasn't too hot. It got a little hot towards the end. So like, you bet your bottom dollar when I got home, I jumped right in the shower because I'm pretty sure the stench coming from my armpits could have killed people. That's the thing about deodorant, is I don't care how expensive of a deodorant you have, like, it cannot withstand hot, direct sun weather, because at least none of the ones I've tried can't, because, oh my god, it doesn't matter how much deodorant I put on. By the end of the day, after standing in the sun for hours on end, I come home smelling like a swamp rat. Like, this is like one of my favorite makeup looks to do, just because it's just so simple, but also like really pretty. Like just putting a brown eyeshadow all over your eyes and a little bit underneath, like, oh, that is like my favorite go-to look right there. All right, I don't really feel like wearing a lipstick, so maybe I'll just wear a gloss. I do really like this gloss. This is the Silk Robe, the gloss by Jeffree Star Cosmetics. Absolutely love it. I've been trying to be better about putting less foundation on my face when I do my makeup. Like, I've been trying to like cut it down by a pump or two, and I just feel like I still look really cakey. I don't know what it is, but because I'm trying to wear less foundation because I am getting older and my face isn't as like plump as it used to be. I really should probably start going and getting like retinol treatments or something like that. But my face just isn't as plump anymore, and it just doesn't hold makeup as well anymore as it used to. Like, it starts to like sink into like fine lines, and it shows more texture because I am getting older, and let's be honest, I really don't have a skincare routine. So I've been trying to cut down on foundation, but I don't know. I still feel like I look a little bit cakey McGee. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We're under construction here. We're a work in progress. We just hit our 30s. We're still learning, okay? Okay, guys. So here is the makeup all done. I put some dry shampoo in my bangs, and I brushed my hair. So, I mean, I think we're pretty much put together now. Yeah, as far as other things in my life, everything else is going pretty okay. I'm just trying to, like, give myself some grace and just kind of take one day at a time. Everything at work is going really, really well. If you guys watched one of my last vlogs, I talked about how I was kind of taking a step back, like I'm not doing big dogs anymore. I'm a dog groomer, if you guys don't know. I'm sure most of you watching know, but in case you don't know and this is the first video, I'm a dog groomer. I stopped doing big dogs. I'm only doing dogs under 50 pounds, and that has been doing so good for my body. Like my wrist feels better. I'm still having like some pretty bad pain kind of like in here and just like around like this area and stuff that I still really struggle with. But my wrist feels better. I'm wearing a brace at night. Doing like only smaller dogs, like that has been helping so much. My back has been feeling better. So really kind of cutting out the big naughty dogs has helped so much, and I've been absolutely loving it. Like I don't mind going to work now because I know when I leave I'm not going to be like limping to my car in pain. Able to spend more time with each dog, and instead of like rushing through it trying to get it done, because big dogs take more time, so I feel like I don't have as much of a time crunch. I'm able to take a break now. I mean, I was always able to take breaks before, but now I feel like I have the time to actually sit down and enjoy a break. So I've been able to like eat something during the day, which is nice because, you know, I'm allowed to have a lunch break. I'm allowed to take breaks whenever I need them. But I was always just so stressed out about like the time crunch that I never did. I just worked through my whole day without one. But now that like I'm doing, you know, small ones and I can take more time on them and I can take breaks and I have more time in my day, it's been great and my body has been loving it. So everything at work is going really well. I do have other videos that I want to film today. I'm really excited because I'm doing a Halloween body jewelry video haul and try on, which I'm really excited. That'll probably go up after this video, so I'm probably going to film that one next. I'm going to try to film a couple more videos today. I'm already feeling better. Like I was really nervous to kind of film today. I was really nervous to kind of come back from my break, but just filming one video, just talking to a camera, like I already feel so much better. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and for sitting with me and listening to me talk. If you guys noticed I went on a break, if not, that's fine, but I am back. Hopefully, fingers crossed, if I do need another break in the future, I will be sure to let you guys know. I always update that kind of stuff on my community tab on my channel. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please go down and give it a huge thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. If you're new to my channel, make sure you go down and subscribe, turn on all notifications so you don't miss out on any future videos from me. If they work, sometimes the notifications don't work, but please do it anyway. As the rest of you, I love you guys so very much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon in my next video. I love you guys. Bye. Mwah.